Join us in building a more fair and transparent future. Visit partisiablockchain.com today.
Welcome to Decrypt, the series that decodes and demystifies everything blockchain, crypto finance, and cybersecurity. Today, I am very happy to welcome our guest, Dr. JP Aumasson, world-famous cryptographer and best-selling author, also founder of a software company that helps banks manage crypto assets for their customers. Hello, JP.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for having me.
So first of all, can you tell us exactly what is a cryptographer?
So a cryptographer is someone who specializes in the field of cryptography. And cryptography is about encryption, decryption, digital signatures, and many other concepts.
So why do we call Bitcoin, Ethereum cryptocurrencies? And how are these different from fiat currencies, which are dollars, euros, etc.?
So first of all, I prefer to use the term crypto assets because they're not only used as means of payment. If you use that Bitcoin, it's mostly used as a store of value, a bit like gold, or as a speculation instrument. And we call them cryptocurrencies because they're based on cryptographic techniques. They can only work because of the cryptographic techniques that they use, such as digital signatures. And that's because of this that you cannot spend the same Bitcoin twice, for example.
Okay, so JP, cryptocurrency trading is not for everybody because right now it's quite volatile, but we've seen a growing interest and investment in blockchain-based crypto assets like NFTs. Can you tell us why this is interesting?
Oh, sure, NFT is a big trend these days. So an NFT, you can think of it as a kind of digital fingerprint of an object. And the object can be pretty much everything. So we've heard about the images, the digital art tokenized, but everything can be put as an NFT. Any piece of data, any video, text, you name it. So for example, video game industry has been trying to integrate NFTs into the gaming experience, whereby, for example, as a player, you have maybe your character in a digital world, and you want to buy some equipment for your character or some weapon, whatever. But you may be able to resell it to other players on a marketplace and maybe make some profit by using an NFT. So we see many companies trying to build a business case with NFTs these days.
Okay, thanks, JP. So 76% of banks believe that cryptocurrency will replace fiat currency within the next 5 to 10 years. Can you give us your view of what banking will look like in the future?
Sure. So definitely a big trend that we've all seen the last 2 years is that cash is going away and digital payments are taking over. We're going to forget about what it's like this. Everything will be with our phone, for example. But when we think of digital payment, it's not only blockchain and it's not only cryptocurrencies. One concept that is very important is that of a stable coin. So stable coin, you can think of it as very similar to Bitcoin technically, but in practice, the value is much less volatile. It's actually even fixed. So the USDT token, for example, it always has the same value as a US dollar. However, it's not always sufficient to make it usable by anyone in a country, because you need some level of regulation, you need some controls to prevent fraud and other criminal activities. So that's where the concept of CBDC comes into play. So CBDC is central bank digital currency. It means a digital currency that is issued by a government, by a central bank. And this way they can control the supply and prevent situation of extreme inflation or deflation, for example.
So, JP, who is reading your books? And can you tell us a bit more about the job of a cryptographer, how to get those jobs, and how much they pay?
Sure. What I could observe is that there's two types of people reading my book. First, people who want to discover the field of cryptography because they're complete beginners, and also people who want to sharpen their knowledge in this field, and they are typically IT professionals or engineers. Because what I've noticed is that there's a huge shortage of skills in cryptography and blockchain security. Because you see in the blockchain space, there's a lot of hacks, a lot of security issues happening every week. Even though you can look at universities and schools that are developing programs to teach people, but I think the best people ultimately, they are self-taught. It's, in this space, it's learning by doing, people reading online articles. And these people, they are very hard to hire because they know their value and they're asking a lot of money.
Thank you very much, JP. And join us next week where we will be speaking with the founder of a blockchain company that helps businesses pay anonymous reviewers to leave reviews. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Partisia Blockchain, infrastructure for the greater good.